Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mario Shrek, and today I will be showing you how to reduce delay on Brawlhalla. Okay, so first of all, these are my PC specs. I don't have a high-end PC, it's just a medium PC or a little bit below medium. First things first, I will say that I have a 240Hz monitor, which helps a lot when it comes to competitive gameplay and also better, reaction times. Okay, so that's that. Now let's just get into how to reduce lag on Brawl. First things first, what you need to do is open up Steam and go to Brawlhalla right here. And what you're going to be doing is right click on Brawlhalla on the games menu, click on properties, and then go to beta. What you're going to be doing here is just click on this drop down menu and click on test, where it says testing new engine tech. After you've done that, go to general and then set these launch options. Make sure framefixunbounded with a dash is there, and also set FPS and then your screen hertz. So everyone has different hertz on their screen. To find out what your hertz is, go right click on your desktop and click on display settings, and then go to advanced display. It should be the same on Windows 10 as well, because I have Windows 11 right now. And where it says choose refresh rate, you can see right here your refresh rate. Make sure to choose the highest one, because the higher the refresh rate, the better it is for you. Okay, in my case it's 240 Hz. If you have 60 Hz, then write down set FPS 60. If you have 59 Hz, set FPS 59, and so on. Okay, so now that you've done that, just make sure where it says enable the Steam overlay while in game, make sure you actually disable it, because that will add delay on your game, because there's more to render on your screen besides Brawl, because it will render the overlay on Steam. So make sure that one is disabled, and after you've done that, just close this window and also close Steam. So next thing what you're going to be doing is on Discord. Well, the best thing you do is actually close Discord completely while you're playing the game, because it actually, makes the CPU run slower, because Discord uses a lot of your CPU and GPU at the same time. But if you want to keep Discord open while you're playing because you want to talk or reply to someone, just go to user settings and then go to advanced, and then make sure you disable hardware acceleration. What this does is just makes your GPU focuses more on Discord rather than on Brawl, and if you disable it, it will make your GPU focus only on Brawl and not Discord. So once you've done that, you just close down Discord, and we're gonna be moving to the next step, which is a little bit more advanced and difficult. Make sure you follow me carefully. So what you're gonna be doing is go to search on the taskbar and write down Registry Editor, which is right here. Just click on that, click yes, and right here what you're going to be doing is click on this arrow on HKey local machine. So click on that, and then go ahead and find software and click on the arrow on the side on the left as well, and then scroll down until you see Microsoft, and then scroll down again until you see Windows NT. Okay, so click on the arrow, and then you will see current version. Click on the arrow again, and then right here what you're gonna do is find image file execution options. So make sure to open that as well. So what you're gonna be doing here on image file execution options, just right click on new, and then click on key. So what this does, it will just add a new folder right here. I'm gonna delete it because I already did it before. So make sure to rename that folder to Brawlhalla game.exe, but make sure it's the exact same thing as you're seeing on screen right now, because it's very case sensitive and it has to be exactly the same as this for it to work. So it has to be Brawlhalla with a capital B, without space, game with capital G.exe. So once you've done that, just right click again and click on new key once again, and it will create another folder underneath Brawlhalla.exe, which you're going to be renaming to perf options. Perf options all together with capital P and O. Make sure it's exactly the same, otherwise it will not work. So once you've done that, just click on perf options, and on the right where it's this blank space, you'll see only default, this file right here. So once you're here, you're just going to click on the blank space, click on new, and then click on dword 32-bit value. And it'll add a file like this. So after you've done that, right click, rename, and then you're going to be naming it to CPU priority class, all together without spaces, with a capital C on CPU, capital P on priority, and capital C on class. Make sure it's exactly like this, because once again it will not work if you name it something else. After you've done that, after you renamed it, just make sure to double click, and then make sure where it says to value data, make sure it's 3. Just write the number 3. It will be 1. I think when you open it at first, you just delete the number 1 and add the number 3. After that, make sure the base is set to hexadecimal. I hope I said that right. English is not my first language, so bear with me. And after that, just click on OK. And that's it, you're done. After that, you can just close down your registry editor. And what that does is actually set Brawlhalla to high on Task Manager, which will make your whole computer focus mainly on Brawlhalla as a game rather than on the applications that are running on the background, which will improve the game's performance by a lot. So another thing which you also can do to improve your performance is you just click on the start logo, go on settings, on Windows settings, and then right here you're going to be going to the gaming section, which is right here, and then after that go on game mode, and then right here make sure that game mode is actually enabled or turned on. Something else which you can do is going to graphics and change default graphics settings and make sure optimizations for windowed games is turned on. Now, Brawlhalla is actually a windowed game, even though it looks like it's a full screen. It's a windowed full screen game, okay? That's the best way to say it. So once this is turned on, you can just simply close this window and you are done. Now the last step which you can also do is actually fix some settings on your graphics. In my case, I have an AMD graphics card, so I have AMD Software Adrenaline Edition. It's the same thing as GeForce Experience if you have an NVIDIA graphics card. Now I have an RX 550 4GB. It's actually a low-end card, but it's still more than enough for me to run. So what you're going to be doing if you have AMD software, just open it, and then after you open it, just go on gaming and global graphics, and then go to display. And after that, make sure that AMD FreeSync is turned off, because this is the same as VSync on NVIDIA. So make sure VSync on NVIDIA graphics card is turned off, or in my case, FreeSync is also turned off. So make sure these are not enabled. Once you've done that, you should just close the window and that's it. You're done. Now we're going to be moving to the last step, which is the best step and actually the most efficient way to improve Brawlhalla performance. So what you're going to be doing is go ahead and open Steam and download an app called Smart Game Booster. This one right here. There's a free version and also a pro version. In my case, I have the pro version because it's much better, but the free version also does the job just fine. And I'll explain to you how this works. It's only $10. for me, but depending on your region, it can be cheaper or more expensive. I'm not sure. You can just check out for yourself. If you can afford it, I highly recommend it. So yeah, the way how you use it is just run it, click on yes. I'm just gonna close down Steam and wait for the app to run, and you're gonna be seeing this overlay right here, or interface. After that, what you're gonna be doing is select the game to launch. In my case, or in our case, it's gonna be Brawlhalla. And after that, you see this option right here. If you have the free version, you can just select this one. It will overclock hardware just barely to increase FPS and also to reduce delay, okay? And after that, you can click on boost and it will boost the game. Now, if you have the Pro version, just like me, what you're gonna be doing is click on settings or configure, and then you're gonna go to customize and click on yes. Now please be careful, because if you overclock your RAM or GPU, it'll damage them and they will, die out much faster than it's expected. But what I do personally, I'm talking personally, if you want you can do the same. What I do is overclock both the RAM and GPU to 200 MHz. Now this is over the warning, over this line over here. Right here it's recommended, but I go beyond that. So please, if you do this, just please be careful, okay? Be careful when you overclock your software, or sorry, hardware, and be cautious about it. Another thing which you can do is go to special and make sure launch game on gaming desktop is selected. What this does is just closes every single app that's unnecessary while playing Brawl, and just, provides the maximum processing power for your game. Wow. And then what you're going to be doing is click on boost, and it will run the game for you. It will boost the system and you're ready to play Brawlhalla with much fewer lag or delay. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for asking. I hope this video helped. I hope you have a better performance while playing the game, and if it did, just please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and also why not just comment if it worked or not.